Yeah, let's do this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Do you see what I'm going live? Only described as a Saturday night, baby. It is an absolute Saturday night. It is well beyond the 7 o'clock normal streaming I was doing. This is kind of a pop-up stream if you like. Big shout out to Dylan. Thank you, sir. Thank you for some of the suggestions that I've had, like killing the old sharks. They are making some stuff. I have made some absolute drastic changes to the boat, because we're getting ready for oil production in a nutshell, and I don't want everything up here blocking. You can see some of the changes that I've made, i.e. water that now runs to these points. We have diesel that still runs to here, do a little cheeky diesel there, power that's running off of 4 wind turbines as is. And yeah, let me come around this way just so you can see what's going on. We still have power coming into the boat, so I've actually headed to, because I knew this was going to be a problem, a Sanctuary Dock 12, because I have basically put everything under the boat, which is exactly what I wanted to do. And in doing so meant I had to come here to clear this place out. It is exactly the same as the other, as basically the original dock in a nutshell. You have to, turn on your solars and stuff on the roof, and then just feed it all down, run power into your batteries. As you can see, those batteries are just, dying because I have made changes to the boat. So let me show you very quickly the changes I've made to the boat from the back of it. Can I? Oh, so close. So close. The reason why the boat isn't docked necessarily properly is because I had to move some of the cabling and stuff. So I'm going to start off underneath at the front. Nothing's really changed in here. This is as it is. There's nothing wrong with that. But up here, there is an additional 6 batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 batteries on top of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 batteries. So we have 13 batteries. Slightly overkill, one may suggest. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. It is as it is. We've also got the 2 stabilizers. They are on and running. And it also leaves these rooms nice and clear. It leaves in here nice and clear. And I can also, if I wanted to, turn stuff off. Turn off main power medium battery. Well, let me for some reason. That's bizarre. We have power coming in, which is feeding the boat, which is exactly what I wanted to do, just to make sure that everything was up and running, because I've been here a cheeky minute, to be fair. I have been here an absolute cheeky minute. We have, what's that, 62, so 96 kilowatt hours of battery. We're at 65%, and it is charging, which I'm fine with. You'll see that we have cables here. This is gas, so CO2. We have done, I used to have 2 CO2 here, not anymore. We're looking from our carbon dioxide extractor. This now runs along here, goes across here, up here, and then just underneath there, best place that I could find for the CO2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those, all connected in as it is, with the CO2 running up to kind of the midship. Okay. Underneath the boat, and this is where you're going to see it gets a little bit interesting, we have diesel to there, or gas lines to there, and we have gas lines to here, and water lines to here. So if I come under the boat, there they all are. We have water connected to the boat. This runs both sides of the boat, up either side, and this runs the full length of the boat. Oh yeah, what can I say? I did have to step it in just a little bit there to get around the diesel, but this runs round to the back of the boat and across to the back here, and it pops up there. And the reason why it pops it there is because, as you know, if you've been playing the game long enough, the water purifier, so that the seawater comes in here, it runs through the purification system then pops it out, and it runs the length of the pipe up to the storage at the front of the boat. It's as simple as that. It's not overly complicated. It was just time consuming to do. Diesel, sorry, these are fuel tanks. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 fuel tanks. All these are wired in to each other and balanced. As you can see, they are as it is, and that stops there. I can up that, and I will up that in a minute because I was against the dock on that side. So I've done the water for that side, and then again this comes up the side here and connects to the boat. To show you where that is. Don Droopy, what is the goal of the game? Save humanity, sir. Save humanity. It's as simple as that. So we have that plumbing straight into the diesel tank, purely because the gas. It doesn't necessarily need to be plugged in because that's fuel going into there, but it is a fuel line, so it can run that fuel line. That's why that plugs into there. Nothing more, nothing less. So if I want to plug fuel in, I can plug fuel straight into there. It is as it is. I could absolutely remove that and it wouldn't do anything and fill that. Diesel tanks, slightly, well, they are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 diesel tanks, exactly the same, plumbed in up to and around either side of the boat. It just looks nice and clean and tidy for me, which of course is beautiful. How long that'll stay and last, I don't really know. And that then runs up to either side of the boat. Happy days. So all that's left to do for us now is to plumb in the additional, we've got fuel cable and plastic. So I just want to plumb in that extra fuel at the side here, just to bring this out. So we can run that up, build, and we can build to probably, I don't have these particularly far as they're going round the boat. That's not what I want. It's about, to me, keeping it clean-ish. Because I think the game struggles if you have cables that are stretched or going too far. So what I could do now is have a look where this comes up and probably put this up to there somewhere. There you go. Doesn't need to be big or small or anything like that. Then I can plug that into there like so, and we now have cable running up to the side of the boat here. Perfect. Beautiful. I can now plumb into there if I need to, so I can plumb in on either side of the boat. That. So water either side, fuel either side, carbon dioxide only the one side. No, I've done 2. I'm lying. There is the second one, so that runs to either side of the boat, which basically leaves diesel or fuel ingestion. Now I have leveled up. Of course I've leveled up because I've been doing all this work. I'm fighting all these people. I wanted to save this just for you guys, really. We've got level 20 and 21, so it wasn't the small thing that I've done. Oil tank is the biggie. That's exactly what we need. We need the oil tank. The distillation tower, I don't really know what that does, but we will get it anyway. And this little fella, I don't know what this does. Couldn't tell you. Oh, complete the quest, round things quick. Okay, so I haven't done that. I need to do something with that. I'm not really fussy about that. Soulforge Prime, maybe. And that'll do for me. I think we've got 19 points left to spend, which I don't really want to do. Which, in a nutshell, means we need oil tanks now. And we need to, I don't know how big these things are. So let's have a look at that and see how big they are. Because this is what we're going to need to stick under the boat. If I can find them. There they are. Oh, that is a unit. Damn. Okay, that's big. Okay. So the question is how many of these can we get underneath in the gap that we've left? Because this is what it's about. It's about putting it under here in the gap that we've left. That actually, is and looks far bigger than it is. See, because I can then plumb into here. That's bob on that. Actually, I could plumb into there. So let's do. Yeah. Don't know how I want to do this, but 1, 2. Trying to find a place where it wants to fit. They are level, yeah, so it shouldn't be stepping out like that. Wonder if I just need to move it. So if I did that. Am I in the way? Was it me? Was it me? Wonder if it was me. I don't know. Where's the big diesel tank? There it is. Oh, it might be me, you know. I had it in. Did I? Is that level? That's not level. Okay, so we'll just bring this one to there. That's fine. If that's where it needs to be, that's where it needs to be. We can balance it out. I'm fine with that. Build. Let's make sure we can get one more level with that. Yep. So that is the. Yep. Fine with that. We'll cut this one down then. Are you well done? Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now we can hopefully get another one of these on. There you go. Where did he go, George? Build. Oh, of course now it's building another one, isn't it? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Did that just skip? It did just skip. So we'll get rid of that. Nope, needs to go back one. Is that the one? Nope, needs to come forward one now. Oh, you tart. Yes, so there's the oil connection, so I'm fine with that. Did that just jump as it moved? Dang you, boat. Isn't it always the way? That's the one. Oh, let's turn that back on. Definitely want that back on. Right, so that is at least 4 oil tankers. Now, I don't know how many of these I'm generally going to need, and I couldn't honestly tell you. But what I will do is we will come across here. We'll give it a little bit of a gap. So that's that. That is there. There-ish. I do want a little bit of a gap. Let's wire them in, and then we can have a look after. Nope, absolutely not. They're too close. So it does need to be around here. It needs to be around this one, because otherwise we're just not going to be able to plumb them in, and that's just like, yeah, not going to do us any good. So we're going to come back a little bit further. All I'm doing is scooting across here. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm hoping now that these are going to use, it's just going to be fuel, and we can plumb into anywhere along here. I don't think it generally matters, if I'm honest. what I'll do is I will drop one into there. As long as that's into there, I can then plug into, actually what we can do is plumb into there. Perfect. And then we'll do the same the other side. Hopefully, oh, we don't necessarily, oh, we do have fuel the other side, but it runs up and it doesn't run. Oh, we don't run the length of the boat, really? Okay, that's on us. Clearly we got that wrong, or didn't want to do it for whatever reason. Where's the line? So there's the line. We'll do 1, 2. Again, I just want these every so often. Nothing particularly major. And the reason why is I genuinely think the problems come when you stretch the cables too far. So if you go to, you know, the full 20 meters of the cable or whatever, I think that's when your problems start. And we don't need that. See, nice taut cables, puts them in place. Ooh. Yep, perfect, perfect, perfect. And then what I will then do is come down to here and we will whack. There we go, we can run off that. Perfect, beautiful. We'll run one off here. And I might run another one actually. I don't necessarily like the fact, I think that might be a bit too far. I know that might seem short and I completely get it, but like I said, I don't want big massive cables. And what I can do then is connect. Actually, do I want to run? Yeah, I think I'll interconnect. While I'm here, let's interconnect the whole lot. Because it's going to call for it at some point, or it's going to need to reach the diesel tanks. And the beauty of it is you don't need to run diesel down one and then oil or fuel. They just interconnect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 oil. Okay, that's what we need. 7 oil. I like it. How are we using a bit of? Let's go up to here. Over to the oil. Bosh, 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 bosh. Where are you, old bean? There you are. Add missing parts to the queue. Add missing parts to the queue. Add missing parts to the queue. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if that runs. Why that's doing that? That's double. Batteries are still charging. Cheers, good help. So what have you been up to, Don? Anything of interest or value? Stream manager on, just so we can keep an eye. Best promotion on streams. Nice. Good to be on the hit list. Appreciate that. Now, is that going blue on the blue? That's the question. It is. There we go. Perfect. Fuel cable. Let me just see how much more fuel cable we have. We might need to go and just get some stuff after before we depart, which is fine. Cables wise, oh, we've still got plenty. We've still got plenty of the old cable. We'll have a look, see if we can connect anything back up, or it's just playing. Well, there's another one done, look. Just coming into life, that's perfect. And that is, yeah, actually we'll have a slice of that cake because that's the full set from that side. So we can connect that into there. And then we can balance. Into there. Into there. And we're waiting. I like it. Do we need more stuff though? Guess so. Yeah, let's go and have a look, see if what's missing. That was loud. What was loud, dude? Sorry. Just run down now and underneath this? Oh, the game itself is loud. Oh. What are we missing here? Storage cylinder. Storage cylinders. So what, 5 storage cylinders maybe? Sorry, dude. I don't mean to do that. Hang on, let me... Is it because... No. Yeah, I don't know. It shouldn't be too loud. Oh, making things. Ah, okay. Storage cylinders. Where are they? There. I'll build 5 and then run off. Sorry, dude. There we go. I've just heard the choo 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 choo. Which means something's building underneath. Beautiful. Let's kick that into life. That's what we want. Then we'll start. Hopefully the rest will kick those in. Certainly one side nearly done. There we go. Come on now. Making this. Yeah. So we can plug that into there, and we can, if we really want to. No. Plug that into there. That does connect all those up, doesn't it? It does, but I don't like that. So let me take that out of there. And connect that into there. It's just a straighter, it's just a more kind of tauter pipe. Oil tank, oil tank, oil tank. I'm guessing that is just out of range from the builder. It sucks, but it is as it is. Yeah, what if I run this way? Nope. Be one of those, is it? We'll see what they need, because these aren't building clearly. Awaiting alloy mesh. So all those want alloy mesh, at least 5. That's at least 4. Sorry, that's 4 alloy mesh. I don't know if actually I'll have enough to make that. Ooh, that might be interesting. Oh, it's advanced alloy mesh. Yeah, I should have enough of that. Let's do, where is it? Add missing parts to queue. There we go, advanced alloy mesh. Oh, it's an advanced alloy mesh. Oh, we're missing titanium. No! Yeah, we're missing the titanium, alright. God dang it. The boat is not finished. No. Make things! We are, yeah, we're 4 short. At least we've got those though, so they're online. That isn't bad, but we need, ideally we want to finish those before we get to where we need to be. Or we just, actually we could just start on the slow. And, yeah. Because it's definitely time to depart here, that's for sure. So let me just check. I'm going to dump all my stuff here. Because I really want to see how much stuff we have. So glass we're okay on. Rubber we're okay on. Aluminium, difficult to get. Polymers, okay. Iron, copper, yeah. Gold, I haven't really found any use for it. Silicon we're doing okay on. Bio is okay as well. And plastic itself, we are doing okay on plastic. Actually, I'll take a full 15 stack of plastic with me, thank you. And fabric is okay-ish. So I think we're okay to depart. Let's go and check what we have in terms of cables, because cables is going to be the biggie next. cables wise, let's deposit similar. We are water cable. I'm not particularly fussy about, I don't think. Iron, could do some iron just with some of those. That's okay. Fuel cable, definitely need more fuel cable. I'm going to build some more fuel cable because if we're going to get fuel, we're going to need more fuel. That's just a given. So I'll start another 10 fuel. Cables, there we go. We'll build 5 of that. That's a good build 5 of everything. Let's do that. It's just going to make sense to do that anyway. Is base disconnected? Base is now disconnected, which should means that the base up here should be getting power now, and hopefully we'll have enough for yeah, see that's gone back to red now. That'll have enough to clear our door so we can get out of here. That's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. Alright, let's go and crank it. We don't need the beer anymore. The rest we can do along the way. We'll look for some sharks. Hopefully we can shoot them. That might give us a little bit of luck. Open sesame. Nice. God, listen to it. Guess it didn't have enough to clear the my bad, sorry. Alright, let's not give ourselves a waypoint. We are heading to, let's clear these. We're heading up to here, which is 10.5 kilometers away, which is a bit of a trek. That's good for us. We are anchored. No more. And of course, now that we're leaving, we will send that out. So that's going to be our initial setup. Did that finish making everything? It did. Excuse me. Which means we will dump these in our cables box. Perfect. Deposit similar. And away we go. One away. I think we're on, I'm not sure if we're on diesels or not, but let's turn diesels on as well. And we are 10 kilometers that way. If we see a shark, one of the bigger sharks, we will absolutely go for that. There's plenty of bio there with materials, but okay with that. Ooh, if that's a that looks like a resource node. We'll also jump on all the resource nodes. Yeah, cables, we're not fussy about the sharks there, but I don't think they're the sharks that we want. In fact, there he is. There's the big boy in front, I think. Yeah, there's the big boy in front. That's the one we want to snipe. I'm not fussy about these little ones. Couldn't care less. That big boy is the one that might give us another, in theory. Right, let's hit the full reverse on this. Ooh. Damn it. There we go. Right, stop. There we go. That's better. That's what I was trying to achieve. And then we can just jump off here. Free resources. I'm still taking all free resources that I can. And now we need to go and get a sniper. Weapons wise, Sniper is up. 26 of these, so we need some more sniper bullets. I'll go and get these done. I can build the bigger sniper rounds. Not going to. Which are these things here? Sniper looks. I'm okay with that. We'll build 5. We'll build 10. That's just carbon fibre and copper, which is okay because we're getting the carbon fibre from what we're killing. So you are speculating to accumulate, shall we say, which I'm okay with. Good. Putting you on the credit board, but I'm going outside. The weather is perfect. I need to change brakes and rotors. Oh yeah, very good. Perfect. 5. Let's go grab that. The one thing I have found about killing these things is when you hit them and they break up. If you don't press E and grab it all very quickly, you miss it. You can potentially miss it. The high-tech scrap is what's going to give us. Yeah, see all this stuff over here, look. So make sure you stick. Look at it. Well, I think we managed to get everything there. Let's head back to it. Spent too much time playing like that. Dylan, check this out. Water, diesel, all plumbed and wired in. Those are the oil tanks I've literally just put in. Fuel tanks, all plumbed in, all cabled up, all looking beautiful. That is sweet as. That is yeah. And the thing I was trying to explain to you about the mezzanine. There you go. Look, there's my CO2. All plums in from there round to there, and that comes round to both sides of the boat and runs both sides of the boat. And then underneath for my batteries, 7 batteries, 6 batteries. 7 batteries, 6 batteries. Whoo, shit. Let me tell you, that is so good. Right, deposit all those things. Yeah, this thing here is basically me trying to stand on to reach these, to get these cabled in. All this runs up here, and then the water runs underneath the boat to both sides. There's a water connection there. Obviously power, fuel is diesel up as well. More water from the other side. Fuel that splits into a reloader. The same over here. We've got a reloader over here, so I can reload fuel, and because they are all running, doing the same thing. This is why I did this in the dock. It doesn't matter which connector I use; it will feed to the whole boat. So it'll feed to the fuel, the diesel, or the oil tanks. I'm just waiting for these. I just need to build these 4 out, and then that is absolutely perfect. Ha. Chef's kiss. Enjoy your day, dude. Let's give myself a cheeky repair though. Why? Oh, what? No damage, really? Okay. Hopefully that's give us a bit more snipper ammo. The question is, did we get what we wanted to complete the next? So if we, yeah, there we go, titanium there. I don't know if that's going to be enough though. Deposit similar. Don't know if that's going to be enough. If we did add missing parts to queue, see if that, yeah, there we go, advanced alloy mesh. We've got 4 kilos of it. Don't know if we've got enough. Are those containers a mod, or did I just miss the tech tree? Which containers? The big ones? These big ones here. You know the big containers that you have in the... you have them everywhere. The big containers that you have them everywhere. Get the scanner out, scan them. And that then, because they appear in... yeah, I don't think they appear in here, because you've got the 40 hole there. Yeah, so I don't think they appear as in the container, but when you scan them, they appear in here as a module. You're super quiet, I can't really hear you talking. Is it because your kids are better or because you just said... Yeah, probably both, to be fair. It could be both. I can mute the mic now. Yeah, it's probably both, to be fair. It beat you up just slightly. But yeah, no, it's, yeah, it is as it is. That's the one though. So you get that one, that one you scan. Why is the building sniper on? What's the building? No, it's probably now on mesh, so we should be... Oh, hang on. Is it going to drop or is it going to build? Oh, it's going to build. How many am I missing now? Missing parts. Cool, right, heading outside now. Catch you later. Enjoy, my brother. Still can't get the alloy mesh, which is fine. Did we keep cable on us? Nah, did we, Chuck? Why would we keep cable on us? After all, just cables. Let's grab the 5.8 kilo orange and let's go and see what's down there. What built? 2 built, actually. So that's good. So we can plumb that one straight into there now. I'm okay with that. Then we'll take that to that. So that's at least 2 more we've now got connected with 2 more to do. That's perfect. That is absolutely bob on. Really enjoying that. Now we just need another cheeky shark, and then we should be good. We have reloaded, haven't we? Make sure you reload. Yeah, there's a shark over there. Okay. Let's go say hello to that fella. And I want to do that before it gets dark, because the minute it gets dark and you get the little squigglies in as well, that becomes a problem. Where did he go? Where did he go, George? That shark just disappeared. Definitely over here, wasn't he? That would have been nice. That would have been nice to potentially have gotten the other one built. Oh well, it is as it is. Well, let's head on out. I mean, in theory, where we're going is oil, so perhaps it has oil tank of its own, which we can then break down and just build. Possibly. We're throttling that way anyway. Yeah, I'm not seeing the shark. That looked like a smaller one. Definitely the bigger ones we need, because those are the ones that give us the bigger tech scraps. Habitat node we've been to. What cheeky mine there, is it cheeky? Yeah, we'll just leave that alone. Let's see now, sharks come back up now, you little stinker. Oh, tits. We have been there. Yeah, we'll just head that way. Ooh, we haven't. I'll tell you what we haven't. Is that. Free resources is free resources, I'm telling you. This is my diesel thing. I basically just deposit everything into here now, so even the no matter what it is, because I have a full tank, I have a full box, whatever it is. If I can't get anything out of a full box that I have, then I'm doing something wrong, I think. That's the way I look at it. Where is the shark? That is what I need. While that's doing that, let's clear some weight off. Fly over there to the helicopter. Where are we? Oh. we're here. Okay, so yeah, we've got a bit to go. Let's take that off there. Shorts, really shorts. If not, it's just going to be long time. I'm just going to try. Yeah, see the green start to pop up now. Look, getting that way. Of course, the problem with that is if you kill a shark now while you're in here, you're in potentially a bit of trouble. Let's just fuel levels is what, considering we have what 10 tanks with 41%, and our power is, we're still generating power. We are absolutely still generating power. Don't see a shark. What the, is that an engine up there? I think it is. We're not, yeah, we're not going to mess with that. We're not going to mess with that anyway. Nope. We'll show you, Bob. We're not messing with that. What's between us and that? It's just a straight run. Some little things. There's helipads. And yeah, all off. I'm just going to keep an eye on this down here then, because this will fill up kind of quickly. In fact, it's going to be there for the sake of 10 kilos. You can see that diesel's coming into the tank from here as well, which is beautiful. Pretty cool. So it's about redundancies of redundancies. Hoping that will be also spinning into it. Yeah, there you go. This is the other side of the redundancy. That should also be spitting into the diesel tank, and here now, going into the diesel tank. Perfect. Fog is coming in. We are hauling, holy moly. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, I will. 5.8. Well, that was where that came from. Holy. I'm going to build more cables because you just know you're going to need fuel and power when you get in there, so there's one indeed. 5.2. Any sharks around? One over there. It's too dark now for sharks, to be fair. If I start fighting them now, no. I would rather get over to the boat, or get over to there, and see what's over there. Go do a recce. See what's over there. Good. Are we actually going? Yeah, so we are. We're definitely getting CO2 back, and that is going into our tanks. For what good that's worth, I was not sure anything about anything. That's what it might be. Looking back at cables, block down. Oh, okay, so we're on power. That's perfect. Not sure how much we're building on that. Oh. Batteries there. That's fine. We can also do here, deposit the organic. It's going to be very little bit as it is. 3.6. Let's go check here. That's probably going to get there. Because we are going to need to build stuff, so I want not only want the cable for this, also daylight's almost coming now. That might just be a problem. Is it similar? Let's see if there is any sharks. There are sharks back. Not seeing. One behind. It's 2.7. Do you know what? Let's just head on over. For the 2.7 it is 1:53 in the morning, so the resources just in case we need anything from that perspective, and that's the last of that. It is. Okay. So we should be ready. He said. How ready? That's a good question. Because it's similar, we've got 65 shots in the sniper rifle. Should we need to clear first? Hopefully not too bad. Otherwise, it's not. 2.1. Let's do it. Do it. Is that an angel there? How do I feel about that? Which of course is what we want to do. We want to at some point be filling the tanks, you know, don't we? With the diesel yet. We need to figure that out. Please. 80%. So let's go and have a look, see what we've got. We are on the camera. Oh, hit the brakes, because that is a shark that is going to be nice for us. Brakes, please. There's right there. Sniper. we get it all? I think we got it all. Perfect. I don't want to be in this water too long. Perfect. 6, does it do? Yep, we've got a repair on the boat as well. Definitely want to keep the boat tail at this point because we're heading into uncharted territory. I'll play with those names. And that's deploy. Yep. There we go. That might be for another one. Perfect. Did we get any? So we haven't got the cables to that, but I want to definitely want to get rid of the rare because there is 0 point in keeping that. And titanium is. I don't know if we have. Actually, does it tell us we're trying to build one more? Add missing parts to the queue. The advanced thing is the issue, I think. I'm sure we only need one or two. Maybe that's just me. Cables, we'll grab some, yeah, just 3.1 of fuel. I'm okay with that. It is daytime, so hopefully the little critters are dead. He says. Yeah, I do only need one more. Yep, we literally need one more. Oh, hello. See all this stuff over here, look? Bottle waste. Free bottle waste. And that's going straight back into my diesel tank. It's as simple as that. Straight back into the diesel tank. Yep. Deposit all. Oil tank has been completed. Oh, is that the one downstairs? Oh, did it? That's fuel. It did. It did. Hello. That is great timing. See, that goes to that. Of course, that one goes to there to complete that. We are absolutely looking good, plumbed in. That is a save point right there, if ever you've seen one. Definitely. Actually, let's do it. If we're going to save, let's do a proper save. Of course. Cables. We only want 0.8. We don't need anything fancy. Plumbers, let's get us recharged up. Thank you. Yes, let's back up and we'll use back to 3. We are full health, we're at 84%. Okay. Let's go and sneak on in. How much do we have in here, by the way? 5.9. I'm okay with 5.9. There's another shark over there. God dang it. The question is, can we afford to turn that away? I don't think we can. I don't think we're in a position where we can start turning these away. What we can do is slow the boat down to 1, just so there's no power, and make sure we've got 5 shots, and so that's exactly as we go. Bad shot, I think. take it if it's free. That's for sure. This is. Yep. Couldn't tell you why it did that. No idea. And more importantly, I'll take it. Can I reload underwater? I can. Legend. 5. Four high-tech scraps. Gee, has been a moderator for 7 years. Holy. That does extreme bonkers. I don't know what it is. I didn't do it. 7 years. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Love you. You know the score. Damn. Salute that, dude. I salute that all the way. Right, let's go and see if we can get some. There's the tank. Just lob that in there. Deposit where the trash is. And then get some nice stuff out of here. Aluminium will take rubber. I'm good. It's the weekend time. Yeah, I've literally got holiday. I've got 1 week to go and then I'm off for 2 weeks. There it is. There it is. Actually, thought for a minute there we've been diddled. Like I said, the rares. I'm going to get rid of the rares and the titanium. There's what's that's nice. Now, how many rounds do we actually have left? That's the concern. 40 rounds. You know when you just think, is that enough? That uses titanium though. As much as I like the idea of getting that one, I'm like, I'm all good, G. All good. I'm thinking of doing another exam tonight. I can't decide. You know what I mean? Genuinely think of doing another exam. Can't quite decide. Ooh, education's what you need. Yoink. That's 5 more rounds. You know what that'll do? Yeah, at least it's good. It's one of the little one's birthdays, so she's been, you know, celebrating it for like the last 3 days because that's what kids do these days. She's turned 17, and yeah, pretty much spent the entire week. And I mean a week, gee, celebrating. 3 lots of people round. Madness. Oh, there's a lot of mines around there though. Holy, look at that. God damn. No spa this weekend coming, dude. Ooh, can't wait. I am going to see if I can snipe some of those out the way. Because that looks like a place where, if I'm honest, it could cause me some pain. So I think it's sniper time. Yeah, have a look in. We've got 90% in weight. Let's go in and grab some ammo. Might need it. Yeah. Reload. We're good to reload. We have plenty of power on us. Health is good. Right, we'll take the position over here and snipe. Dude. Oh, those two are together though. Look at that. Oh, that's nasty. thought I just saw that bobbing behind there. Bobbing along. Yeah, the question is how do I get one of those? Right, let's reload, because I got a sneaky feeling this is going to get ugly and fast. You know what I mean? There's another shark over there, which I'm going to leave, by the way. I've seen you play before No Man's Sky. I was wondering how the game is good or decent. I was thinking, get it. Fair warning if you do, and you like the game. Kiss goodbye to hundreds of hours. Fair warning. That's the only warning I'm going to give you, dude. I absolutely love the game. But hours were hours and days with this here. Yep. Without any shadow of a doubt. And I love it. You could name things as well in the game and they'd be in the registry or whatever it was. And it's changed an awful lot since I played it now. You can have permanent bases and mining and all sorts. Didn't necessarily have much of that when I was playing, but yeah. Now I can see that one up there might be the boy that... Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's not happy. Okay, so we've got basically the time to stick as many in him as we can. Sploosh. Well, I'll have that for a slice of cake, thank you. Where's his friend? He's gone red. If he's going to stand there like that, I'm going to shoot Jesus out of it. I swear to God, I am not faffing about there. It's one of those, G, where you start to do something and day's gone. But you will have so much fun and enjoy doing what you're doing. That's the weird thing about it. It doesn't feel onerous, if that makes sense. It genuinely feels very nice indeed. Is it getting dark? Where'd that mine come from? Where did that mine come from? Excuse you, cheeky monkey. I thought I disabled mines. Cheeky monkey. Now that looks like a lift to me. Where do I have there? So I need to turn this. I need to turn this boat around like this. Do I know? Do I know? Do you know what? Trust the process. Trust your process. Oh, there's two docking ports there, look. Okay, so we need to... Yeah, we want to dock there, don't we? Yep, we want to dock there. Hopefully things leave us alone then. There's a big old ladder there though. Power up. Now, touch wood, that should get us where we need to go. Bish bash bosh. Okay. $12 miles an hour, 11 miles an hour. Do you know what? I think that's probably not going to be far off by the time we get in. Should be okay with that. 13 kilo, let's pull that in. Already got blobs. I mean, shooting at CO2, I'm not quite sure whether that's the plan. There's more blobs. So there is more blobs, and we missed and we overshot what we were doing. That sucks. Worst boater ever. Got it, I bought the game. See you, G. Nice knowing you, dude. Just saying. Oh, damn. May it give you many hours of game. Oh no! Oh, there's no that. Yeah, it's yeah. Do you know what? Nope. Now where you going? That'll do. That should moor the boat up, he says. That should bring the boat back in. In she comes. Does the place have power? Does it? Bobbins. Okay. So that's the one mooring slot which is there, which is fine. Let's go for the second mooring slot over here. Bosh, there we go. That's now got a double pull. Beautiful, beautiful. I should put the boat in. Days, and we can use. Oh, that's gas. Oh, here's our fuel. So let's get our rifle and connect our rifle. Let's get ourselves charged. There we go. We should see ourselves just coming into the dock now as the mooring lines pulsing gently. And it looks like, oh, we've got to go up there then. And we are docked. Okay, let's turn the engines off, I suppose, so we don't use them. Engines are off. We are tied up, we're moored. Everything's good, he says. So I suppose the question is how the chuff do we get up there with no power? So there's no ladder here, there's a ladder there. That's going to take me up, but how big is that? Is there a ladder at the back? No, sir. Okay, so if that's the case, I'm going to take a battery and a solar panel. And some ammo. I want to build a battery. See, that's a tier 3. Do you know what? Add the missing parts to the queue. And then we've got parts here, so cable wise, we'll get rid of that, that's fine. How much weight do we have? See, that's not good. So we're well over on weight. How much ammunition? We've got 17 kilo in ammunition now. I mean, we might need it, we might not, I don't know. I'm not going in empty-handed, that's for darn sure. Building now. We are 100% over. That sucks. What do I need? Can I drop anything that is just going to give me... gold? I mean, I just can't see myself using gold. Plastic, I'm going to use silicon. Do you know what? Let's split it down to 4 kilo. How much are we overweight now? 199 and 200. So maybe if we get rid of... Let's split the copper. There we go. So we're at 99 now. So the weight is okay. And power, hopefully we're not going to use that much. Now, up we go. No idea what's up here. Couldn't tell you how feisty this is going to be. Just probably should have come here in the daytime. It is as it is. My only concern is my torch here uses a but because this is the Lumi Max, anything in the light here just dies. Yeah, so I can probably clear this area out. Don't know where you can clear that. That's not good. Oh, so here's the oil pump. Ah, okay, so we need to fix this. Why do we need to fix this? Carbon fibre 4, Nutrium 1, Titanium 2. Ow. Okay. What the? Oh, that's the boat. So I reckon we just run off here. How are you on my boat? How are you on my boat? Excuse you. Get off my boat. No. And what was it? Do you know what? I reckon we take all and then we go and see what we're missing. The problem is that's going to put us over weight. That's going to put us over weight. And I wonder if it's one of those where it'd be nice to get that fixed, but are we really going to get it fixed? What the? Jesus. Got myself. Gets us with that. If we can get it fixed, I'm not saying we're going to get it back online. Holy rubbish! There we go. Oh, that does fix it. Okay. Nice. And of course I'm absolutely going to grab this, because why wouldn't I? You haven't got it anyway. So that is on. That's just powered outside, isn't it? Yeah, so that's powered outside. And that is... Oh, that might take us up to the oil rig, though. If we did. Ooh, is that... What the heck are those? No. How far did I get? Where was the last backup? We are here. That's a bonus. And we're docked. That's a bonus. We're carrying that. Oh, now the question is... I generally don't know. Jesus. I generally don't know whether that's fixed. If it's fixed, that's fine. If not, we've not lost much. But we don't go over there. Well, we do go over there, but with the right gun. We don't have the right gun on there. So the computer is saying no to that. Of course, we go this way. Double check. Nope. What the fuck? Where? Not bad. Jesus, just when you think they've ended, they haven't. Right, let's get this thing fixed. Ooh, rough fudge. Okay, we have power. Oh, it's because they're up there, look. Oh, okay, no. Let's go and back to base. And heal up. Yeah, let's go back to base. Heal up. Drop off this for fuel production. Because in theory, this is just going to make us have less time waiting for fuel. Yep, you just got to boom on fire. Right. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We just drop. Yeah, let's just drop. Water. Yeah. There we go. We can heal up and drop off some stuff. don't think now we need any more rares, so we'll get rid of the rares. I don't want to be carrying those bad boys at all, if I can help it. Right, I'm okay with that. That should give us, we are 100% though. Let's turn off that. Hopefully daytimes are coming. And we can make some progress upstairs. Right, that is fine. Don't need to save just yet. Let's charge me, and then we'll charge the weapon back up because we have used that as well. Go back into round 2 then. So in and onto V. That should recharge the weapon. There we go, perfect. Love it. Tab, dash, into that. Let's change. And let's get this charged. In V. Beautiful. Right, good. Save, and then we'll go back up and see if we can create some more. Oh, 1, 2, sir. Save, back up, slot 1. Onwards and upwards. We need to get the lift back online. If we get the lift back online, we might be all right. He says. Although I was thinking I could probably run cables down to here, to be honest with you. Maybe. In. What's up then? Let's have a look what's up. Okay with that. But what is that giving us? So yeah, that's not. There's nothing there for us at the moment. This is. Where are these bugs? Oh, over there. There's oil tanks, which we're fine with. There is our downed. There's another one of these somewhere. What? Oh, damn it. Right, in, on. That needs taken out over there. Don't know what you are though. She's block. We can get rid of you. One down. That's a big old. Yeah, that's a different weapon. That is this. The right weapon, boys. Oh, there's more underneath, damn it. Oh, it's because there's one underneath. Oh. Bobbins. We need to go back to that one then. Pants. I was hoping to take that out as a wanna. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just swap weapons. We know we're gonna get some of these, and I'm fine with that. That is okay. Is there a faster way for me to get there though? Nah, do you know what? It's too late now, isn't it? Let's have a look and see what's going on here. No power. Plenty of squiddlies. I'm alright with that. Those can jog off. Anything on the roof? Up on the roof. Nothing on the roof here. Okay, that's good. What about over here? I am mindful I am heavy. Is that hot? I don't think it's hot. Oh. Right. That's that. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have a bucket load of these, aren't we, until I get rid of whatever's down there. Which is fine. Let's go see if we get power restored. Right, where can I get power restored? Definitely not here. That's a funky paint though. So if that's not the base, I wonder if that's it there. Got rid of that one though, which I'm fine with. We need to go up there and clear up there, which means down there is the pump. Yeah, so down there's the pump. Where do we power the base then? If it's not that and it's not that, what are we powering? What are we powering? Yeah, what are we powering? Is it down here? Is it? Is this literally it here? I am missing something. Because that is just for that, which comes into here, but that's not the, I don't think that's the base, is it? Let's keep that on him, hopefully he goes pop. There we go. Is that the base? Really? Let's go and run a battery up here or a solar panel up here and just, I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? Where, hello. Connect. Okay. So this is new. Where's this going? Yeah, I'm just trying to find where I plug into base. More power. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. If we bring around here, that takes you to nowhere. I am missing something here, that's for sure. Right, I'm going to whack a solar panel up on there. I mean, that just looks like Captain Obvious for a solar panel to me, if I'm being honest. Ah, what's up there? Hang on, standby caller. That looks like, see, because that looks like it's going for power. Don't think we've been up here, have we? There you go. There it is. Out to the base. Yes, sir. And do you know what? I'm going to put my battery in here. Because we know we've got it. We can build a battery, can't we? So let's do battery. Build. Does it matter? We've got to do a bank of them, I think. I got a sneaky feeling this place is going to be power hungry. Did I not build a battery? Dang it. And how do I get up there? Oh, okay, so it's literally just up there. Okay, that's fine. How do we cable that in though? In. Right, now we need to go up there and somehow connect one to up there, I think. Can I stand on that? Ooh. Ooh. I'm feeling that is kind of at the limits. Let's connect that. Oh, you absolute beauty. You absolute beauty. Okay, that is progress-ish. So now we need to go up there and drop a power down, which I don't think is going to be enough to power the base in any way, shape or form. But we can certainly have a look. I'm mindful that we're using or consuming power. In fact, let me turn off that light. That might help us a little bit. And it is effectively night or daytime, so we might get some power from the solar max. Might. I'm not guaranteeing it. Might. That's of course if that builds. If that doesn't build, then we're stuck. I'm gonna grab that paint as well, though, because that would just be not to. Also, all the junk over there. Bio, I want. Yep, paint. Ah, we didn't get that one, did we? Okay. Right, build. Was it a Lunar? I think it was built on Lunar Max, didn't we? And of course, what does it need? Waiting for solar cell logic chip. I do not want to drop down there, do I? No. Battery cell, logic chip. Okay, so I need 2 battery cells, a logic chip, a solar cell 2, and a logic chip. So I need logic chips and solar cells. Okay. At least I know what I need, and then I can have a look about getting rid of that lot over there, and potentially that lot up there. Then we can get power back into this place. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's go and recharge, rearm, refuel, and all that kind of good stuff. And then see what we need to get this thing running. I'm mindful that night time is a coming as well, so we will, yeah, we will be out slightly. I'm fine with that. Where do I need to go? It's down there. Still, I've got to learn the place first, don't worry. Dump some stuff off. Well, to be honest, I don't really want to dump some stuff off until I get the place up and running. More paint. I can get rid of this stuff. That's not an issue. Oh, okay. Can I just climb down? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. There's more. Yeah. Like I said, I'll grab the bio because I can just stick that in for fuel anyway. That's exactly what I want. There's my boat. Oh, that's how I get up to there. So we'll give that a wide berth temporarily. No, thank you. Let's leave that. So we can't turn the lights on for there just yet. Let's put some lights on so you guys can see. You're a monkey. Just make them using yourself. All this walking, you could have that solar panel. Oh, really? Really? Can I? Build. Oh, battery cell. Build. Keep forgetting you can do that, you know. Keep forgetting you can do that. Logic chip. What the f... Logic chip. Build. Where's the logic chip? Logic chip. Build. Build. We'll see what it needs after that. I'm fine with that. Although the disappointing thing is, I actually built that base, so it shouldn't require that. That's irritating as fudge. Thanks for a tip, brother. I was on my way back, rearm, refuel, repair, all that good stuff. Right, let's go and see if we can get something up and running. Or something built. I think that's the battery. I'm okay with that, so that's fine. Don't care. Solar panel in your build menu. Build. Where is she? Solar panel. Add this parts to queue. Got you. Right, she's up and running. Absolutely useless. No good to me for Man of Beast. So I am going to throw in, I think, build, if that's the case. I don't think I've got the Typhoons, but I might be able to build a Whisper. And I'll build that at the top as well. Build the Cyclone. I don't have the materials for a Cyclone, I don't think. I just want something to power this first. Just let's get the base online first. Let's get it powered. What the? Where? Where are you coming from, you little? Stinker. Say that sounded like more than one to me then. There we go, that's built. It's beautiful, beautiful, loving our work. There you go, George. You know what, let's build that to there. So that should give me power in a sec. You have a giraffe? How do I not have that? Absolutely bonkers. Say what the? I can't describe to you how disappointed I am. I have so many cables back at base, like holy. Right, that should give us power. I'm not saying that's going to put the base online of much use, but that should give us power. Had the parts for the Cyclone, did I? Did I? If I did, I'll build one. Stand by for that. Cyclone, I did. You gonna let me stick it up there? You gonna let me stick it up there? Of course you're not. Right, bobbins. Okie dokie. Build, sucker. No. Ugh. Paused. Not anymore. Or you can make them. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll make it because it's just that's bigger power. Absolutely, I'll make that. I'd be mad not to. Hopefully the sun comes up and we can go and clear this place once and for all. Snip at the shark. Go and steer you on. I know. I do wish that these would build kind of, you know, for instance, if it's waiting for one blade, then it could be operational, but just inefficient. 2 cyclones is usually in it. Yeah. Something tells me this is going to be a power-hungry gaff, though. Oh, solar panels just come online as well. That's sweet. Damn. But like I said, that should put the lights on. Ish. But I really do need to go back and... actually, I can probably... health though. Health-wise though. Don't know how I feel about that. Of course we haven't turned the base on, have we? No, sir. Yeah, them things have got to go. Them things have got to go. That should be giving us power to the battery. And then, of course, we'll run from the middle one to start with. On. On. Let's make sure there's nothing that we need to do here. Bit of story done. %, on fire lamp frame, sweet, I like it. Okay, that's done. There is no security or any other items on that, which I'm fine with. There's some stuff there I really could do with breaking down. And what's in here? Oh, hello. Tell you what's in here. No reason. Oh, that's a save as well. But he's dead. Now don't this give you like, yeah, ultra text wrap. Like I said, doesn't that give you like, yes sir, high text wrap as well. Yoink. Well, that's just a straight Ronnie, isn't it? Cha-ching. Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh, though. Hello. How do I get to you? You are below. What's up behind where I'm going up? Is it? Okay. What the chuff is it? You think I'm coming out to what? Drop off. Right, let's see what I've got here. So let's get rid of the scraps here. Let's first things first. Let's deposit all that. Let's go and get rid of my bio. That gets rid of that, which I'm fine with. And I know you're going to say, yeah, but yeah. But I literally have a box full. I have a box full of it. That takes us to 75 actually, so let's go back to 89. Let's grab some cables as well, because, yeah, cables. Deposit, all that's in there, that's fine. We've got some sniper, we've got, damn it, really nothing. I also don't want to be carrying theirs. Oh, what is that? What is it turned into? Possible output flash. Oh, that's a good cable, yeah. 98%. 100%. Well, that gave me some. That's, yeah, there's the rares though. No, not taking rares. That can absolutely stay here. And what does that leave us? Gold. I can get rid of the 8.4k gold. I don't think that's going to be needed. That takes me down to 96 though, which is. Excuse you. Right. While that's charging that, let's go to that. We should be able to call the elevator in a minute. Happy days, we are charged. Into the battery weapon online. grab some more cables. Absolutely, you're going to be grabbing cables. Dylan is playing. Are you back on as well, are you, brother? I didn't get my car fixed. The parts store gave me no. That's unfortunate. That's chestnut. Actually, tell you what I do need to do is my Omni. Let's just do my Omni. So E, switch cables to the Omni. There we go. That should fill up my Omni backpack. Perfect. That's my big one as well. She is done. Right, let's call the lift down. That should be powered now, and the lift should function. Down she comes. I like it. Battery wise, do we have enough stuff here to make batteries though? Cables. We absolutely need cables. Cables. There's 10 kilo there. And 10 kilo there. How much is that putting us overweight? Probably a fair bit, but we don't necessarily care. Let's clean house. Big blob there. How do I get to you? Let's get down a level. Let's get to you. How did I get down a level? There. That looks like. That goes down a level. Where does it go down to? Like, on? Power is on. Oh, it's out. It's out the other side, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll come around this way, I believe. See, that's the way we came in. Oh, jog off. Oh, so that's the way we came in. Was it here? I think it was here because you got that there. And you just head over to here, and here's where we got slapped after, I think. Yeah, there it is, look. Hello, big boy. Don't know what's there. Don't really care what's there, if I'm honest. Happy days, we got a shot of that. Beautiful, beautiful. Loving my work. There is the boat down below us, which means, is this where's the tanker? The tanks that we saw there. We saw tanks, didn't we? There they are. Hello. Who are you? You are teeming with wildlife. Okay. He's coming here. Oh. Is there something behind there? Okay, jog off. Right, question is how do we get that back to the boat? Or do we get that back to the boat? What? Come on now. How do we get that back to the boat? I mean, it's literally there, isn't it? Do we want to get that back to the boat? That's not good. Where is the lift? No, this is the lift, isn't it? You should leave it, just make fuel to... Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that that's just a time sink if I want it, you know, if I want it. Actually, it's up here. Maybe I might get it. Yeah, it's kind of there, isn't it? The lift's there. Yeah, so here's the lift. And it would be absolutely rude, I think personally, not to top up what I have. And let's get this back down. So the question is, where are we? I genuinely think we just need to pump oil. We're set up for oil, we just need to pump oil. That is what I think we need to do. Anything else I think is kind of like a side quest or whatever. If we get oil to the boat, in theory, we can make our own. But what do we need to make our own? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Let's dump that in and go and see. Oh, we need power to the... okay. So we need power. Right, let's go and have a look. So let's go and see what we need to get to operation. Pumping and making fuel while you're up there too. No, you can't though, Dylan, because it's as soon as you go so far away, it stops. It doesn't render, which sucks. Right, this should also now be. Yep. If you say how did I know that was going to happen, but right, in you go, let's just deal with the fact Mama there. We take out Mama and we'll just go. You know the heated flamethrowers in this? Got you. Nope. No, I don't want to do that. I want to... It may not render, but should keep working in the background. If it doesn't, that's poor program. Yeah, I don't think it does. I genuinely don't think it does. I think it stops. Yeah. That's my point. It's easier just for me to... is that still movement under there? There. It is easier for me just to be self-sufficient. Pump the oil. That's what I think anyway, rightly or wrongly. Right, we've cleared that area out now. I think the only thing that's left to do is clear up, like there. But how do I get up there? That's a... ooh, hello. Don't think we've done in here either. Let's go upstairs and heal, because I think in there's going to be... Is that going to be another dirty one? I'm not fancying my chances. I'm going to go and heal up first. It's in here, isn't it? How much battery we've got? So we've got a little bit of battery. Let's take that. That should definitely have enough in that battery to power that. We have a weapon that's good to go. Do we go up and clear, or are we not bothered? I'm tempted to just like generally see what I need to power this thing. Just bounce a cable down there somewhere. Can I? How do you bounce a cable down there? Possibly onto there, maybe? How do we get a cable to there? Let's go and have a nose. Oil here as well, look. Come on now. Just depends where you need to pump it to. Where's the light switch in this forsaken gaff? See, is that power from the door here? Okay, so that's power. We can run power through here. And then down. Let me see where the lights are in this place. Got to be here somewhere. Actually, is there lights in this gaff? Yeah, there is. There's there. Lights there. There it is. There it is. That's better. So we can get power down here from there. So I don't think that's an issue to me. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, let's do, so there's power there. Let's run a cable to, see, there's pipes there, look. So if we build a load of power, think, bosh. Depends which way we want to run it. Do we want to run it? Yeah. Power, power, power. One. Excuse you. To there, which is fine. I know we're reverse engineering this, but I'm okay with that. Right, up we go. And touch wood, we've got enough cable up here. If we haven't, we just built some more. Can't see why not. Yoink. Build. Bosh, bosh. Perfect. The cable to there. And this one, obviously, we Ronnie. To there. Okay. We have cable. Now my question is, where are we taking that from? Where do we take that from? Obviously out here. Okay. Where's the lift? Is there a lift here? Where's the lift? Where'd the lift go, George? Where's the lift? Hello. And Why do you not have power? Oh, that's not creepy at all, is it? Nope. There's the lift. Right. Now we run from the lift. I'm going to get down at this. Here we go. Now, how do we want to track this back? Can I tuck that underneath? Can I tuck that underneath there? Nah, it's something that easy. Yeah, it's hard. Generally going to have to go over, which sucks, but yep. See, I don't like that when it starts vibrating like that. Don't like that. So can I put one of these on top here? I really don't want to be doing that. So I'm going to go around. I've just probably a terrible place to put that. So I'm going to put one there. And there. There. Overkill, absolutely, I get it, but again, I think the game breaks when you start stretching cables. As soon as they start juddering like that because of the distance, I think that's when you start getting into trouble. And I don't want to do that. I want to... I would just much rather set it all up. Not necessarily neatly, but set it all up. Yeah. Which makes me wonder. Where have we built this to? Yeah, we're coming up here, aren't we? That's fine. I'm okay. Do you know what? I'm okay with that. That is fine. One of those to one of those to one of those. That should power straight from there to there to there, which I'm okay with. And then, I mean, if all we're doing is powering that. Wow, so what am I doing? If all we're doing is powering that, we don't need this, do we? This is wrong. Doesn't matter where we're taking power from. We're not taking power down. We need to take power down. It's the oil we need to take down, not the power. Just had an absolute moment. This needs some oil, not power. Yep. So this one needs to be fuel to the top, like so. Then we can have this one slightly down a little bit. Now what we've just done, we do with the oil cable. Because here's the oil. Is there any way where we can just drop that? Ooh. Maybe there. Maybe there. Let's run one there. And one there. Let's get these hooked up. Like I said, I'm just not necessarily having to do. Oh, definitely want it on, please. Can we turn that off? We can turn that off. I'm going to do that for that. Oh, just empty. Yeah, thank you. Oh. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Getting some ground. I like it. So I think we need to be, where is it? That one there. So just off the 2 exos. Just off the 2 exos. That is where I think we need to be. Off the 2 exos, which is there. So there. There. Here. Couldn't tell you how it's going to work. Fingers crossed. We have the cable. We have, I don't know. We've got some cable. Whether it's going to work or not, we don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. I don't need that. This might sting though. So I might do. It does work though. Let's let that get taut again. Oh. Pump sucker. Yes, sir. Welcome, Boogie. One of those. One of those. Woo! Now we just need to grab that over to there. No shaking? No shaking. In, on, on. So we have oil, power. Power's the biggie. I don't know how much power we're going to need, but let's square power away where we can. Onto that. We also need to power ourselves as well, which is not probably good. So I think that this probably needs to go up there. Rightly or wrongly, cable management. Let's see, here we go. Let's see if we can get these connected. So I want that to kind of, actually I almost want it to there. And then I want it to, let's put it up because otherwise we're just going to fall foul of what it is we're trying to achieve. There. Thank you. Right, that's done. Oh, here we go. This underneath one's always a pain in the turn it back on, please, sir. Let's get that light off. That is... Okay, so that's power to there. Now, we need to go from here. Can we do a power go to here? Now, the question is, can we go from there to there? Oh, like an absolute dream. Get in. Okay. So we need to connect this up to there, which I think is relatively easy to do going forward, because we're only going to here. Really? You want to do me a dirty like that? Wow. One of those. One of those. One of those. Wire it in. And then of course we'll have to build an absolute shed load of power up there. I just think that's going to be a given. Is a shed load of power. Yeah. See, these are the ones I don't like when they go over the boundary. They'll go over the rail, perhaps. And follow me. Like that. You see how that's jittering about? Don't like it. Like that. We don't like that at all. Better-ish. Yeah, better-ish. Completely overkill, absolutely. In theory, that's powered. Yep, in theory, that is powered. The question is, does it turn on? I mean, it should turn on anyway. But I don't know how much power it's going to consume. I got a sneaky feeling this base will just go pew in about 5 seconds flat. Won't turn on because there's no connection to anything that's requiring it. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Now let's power it. Now let's connect in. How are we not drawing enough power here, look? Is that not connected in? It's not connected in. The clue there is the fact that I should be drawing power out, and I'm really not. Let's try that again. So if I come down to here, I should, there you go, I should draw power. Which is cool. Problem with that is just, that really is just gonna, yeah, suck a load. We need more batteries, I reckon. me just go and grab a quick drink while that's powering me up. We are powered. Oh, I like it, which means down here is powered. I don't think one battery is going to cut it in any way, shape or form. Oh. There we go. So that turned on, but there obviously is no diesel leaving or departing. I want to go and just put more batteries up there before we start cabling. That's probably the way to go, if I'm honest. I could put some stuff in there. What is up with this? Why is this not powered? How is this? Actually, how is this not powered? That makes zero sense to me that that is not powered. That, unless that's separate from the base completely. So this is on. The upstairs is on, but downstairs isn't. I don't know. I'll have a Nutri-Core, thank you. And I am aware there's a lot of stuff in here that I could loot. I get that. Yeah, how is that not powered? That makes zero sense to me. Oh. Solar panels and other things up here. Actually, I want to do I was going to say I want to do batteries first, but I'm up here now anyway, aren't I? That Lunar Max is actually quite big, isn't it? Let's do another Cyclone. Add missing parts to queue and then build it, please. Plumb that into there, that's fine. A couple of, I might put a lunar over here actually, if I can. Missing resources. So if I'm missing resources, I don't want to. I'm not really fussy. We will go with the add missing parts to queue and then build on that. And we'll dump that over to there. Perfect. Oh, he does build slow, actually, doesn't he? That's nice. And then batteries-wise, where is the batteries? Excuse you. Okay, it's just because he's building. That's fine. Right, let's plug that into there, plug that into there. At least then we're starting to get more power going in, which of course I'm fine with. If we get this on board. Then that might just have to do. A couple of batteries might be nice. As we go down, we'll plumb in the wires or plumb in the diesel or the fuel cables. Touch wood, that will then give us a little something. Okay. Clearly that doesn't want to do what it thinks it wants to do. Add missing the parts to queue, please. Connectors. I probably use the connectors for the other one. That's fine. Joink. We can grab the cable from here already. Let's bring it over to here. As soon as she's ready to go, we can then ram that into there. Bosh. Happy days. We are producing power. Not necessarily at the right level that's required, but we're producing power. Yoink. Now, batteries. Batteries, I think, is going to be key here to power everything. How much power do we have in this? Not a lot. Where is the batteries? There. Add missing parts to queue. Build. Tough. You can stay offline for a minute. Really? That's not saying really. Why? Five, do we reckon? Five's enough. What am I missing here? Paused. Waiting for materials. Alloy frame. Okay, we head back to base. That sucks. No power to the base. No. We suck. How do we get an alloy frame? What are we missing for that? Build. Alloy frame. I'm missing iron. Oh. All things, good God, I've got tons of it. Absolutely tons of it. Why am I building connector ports now? See, look at this, I'm building stuff now, look. What? Is it taking from the boat now? Is that what's going on there? It is, look. That looks like that's taking from the boat. Okay. Keep it coming. Will it build these though, or will it just call for those? Yeah, okay, so that's right, so it's not. Oh, okay, yeah, so that, see, that thing's. So we've got that one in. Sneaky fear that somehow this is going to. How am I going to get that off there though? Oh, I could just run it on there, I reckon. Can I? one is that? Oh, it's just in. Okay. I wonder if I build that there though. Is that going to affect the... Oh, it's cheating. Is that cheating? Is it though? Is it? Now, where are we docking this thing? So, at the back. And actually, if we use the mooring pins, it's docking this side, look. So we need to come off, we've come off the wrong side here, haven't we? Yeah, we've come off the wrong side here. That sucks. I mean, it is as it is, but it's a learning curve. We need to understand what it is we're trying to do first. Before we do anything like that. Now we understand what we're trying to achieve, we can just go the other way. Yeah. So we'll take that, slot that to there like so. Take that, slot that to there like so. That should give us everything that we need to then run it down to there, there, and there. Now, let's pump this in. That is, in theory, plumbed. Some steel, some stuff. Well, that isn't fair. The elevator broke them when I tried it. Oh, really? Alarm fuckers. Yeah, not my plan. Right, let's drop that off in there. Let's drop off the that. I need that. Let's do that. One more rackets. Give me. Add all parts to queue. 2, 3, 4. Still only parts. Copper is heavy, so we might be able to get rid of 7 kilo of copper. Slip. That might do. Also going to drop 20 kilo off from the rifle. We're not needing the rifle anymore from what I can see. So we can drop off the rifle. And that, Jesus, that's 40 kilo nearly. Holy, there we go, back to 78%. I love it. And while we're waiting for her to do her thing, we're going to recharge the start. How's the gun? Gun is charged. What about the other rifle, please? It's 33%, so we will absolutely. What did I just get there? Put that into there, please. There we go. Yeah, but even when we've got the fuel, that we can at least start pumping the oil to the boat and then try and work out what we need for it for the production after. Because something tells me that's not going to be fun. And potentially power hungry. Well, free bio, don't mind if I do. Joink. free boil. Thank you. Hopefully everything's running as it's supposed to be there, which is fine. The buoy is recharged. What about the Omni Pack? Omni Pack is good. Let's go, and I need some oil. Overflow 1, and it's got, we'll just grab a 30 kilos, a bit much though. Well, no, we'll grab the 10. I think the 10 is going to be plenty for what we need. This might put us overweight by a massive ton. Yeah, look how slow we're moving now. Which is fine, we know that's going to do. If that gets the batteries up and running upstairs, I am more than happy with the delay and the slow walk. What is that? Why is that? Oh, I was going to say, what's that glowing red? It is the things that we're building that's making it glow red. Come on, man. Stop. Oh, couldn't have made that any better if I tried. Yoink. Look out, I can easily jump. It's the way to do it, Dylan. It's definitely the way to do it. Now that should put us on. We are good to go. So in theory, we go and build these batteries up here. By the time I get close enough to it, hopefully some of these will start turning green and blue and doing whatever they need to do. And of course, what are you waiting for? Waiting for, okay, yeah, that is going to be purely that. I'm okay with that. In there, power the base, and then I'm going to do middle to edge. And the reason why I do that is because it doesn't, the cable just doesn't flop. That should bring the base back online, which it does. Everything should balance, which it should. How much do we have coming in though? 21 kilowatts coming in. All depends on how much it's going to take to pump this thing. There is only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's pump oil. Oh, we're not connected to the boat though, are we? No, we're not connected. So if we just turn this on, that means that when we connect this to the boat, it should just power. Which means, can we just come out here and Ronnie? Where's my boat? Yeah, I'm sure it was out here. We just run it. Yeah, there we go. Speed away down. We might need to go and double check our stuff, but if we connect to here, in theory, that connects, yeah, that connects to diesel, that then connects to oil and fuel. Yeah, okay, good to go, happy with that. We connect that up and we should start pumping oil. One way to find out. And where are you, sir? So you're going into there and we fire into there. And we have that as an input only. That is the fastest amount of oil I've ever seen pump in my life. That was literally instantaneous. That was like, yep, there's oil. So if we follow the oil. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, that's a lot of oil. Whoo-wee. Okay, now the question is, what the chuff do we do with that oil? Because that's the whole point in it, isn't it? There's no point in having this. We also need to check whether we're sustaining that or not. Not, then we're in trouble. If we are, pump it. Let's go see what our battery's like, because we are sucking a lot out there. What do we have coming out here? So we have 60 kilowatts out. Holy, and we have 17 in. That's 4 times. What? Yeah, that's never going to function, is it? That, we need, what the f... Oh, that's just going to stop pretty quick. God damn. That's a lot. God damn it. That's with the solar. And that's now what we've got solar running as well, by the way. Whew. Add missing parts to queue, please. Then we're going to build one of these. And we're going to build that there. What are we missing here? Missing resources, turbine blades. Well, the way to look at it is at least it's something else that's putting power in. Problem is, what resources are we possibly missing for that? Add missing parts to queue. So logic chip, yes. Alloy frame, maybe. Production, see, this only produces 5 kilowatts as well, and we need 60. That can't be right, surely to crumbs. That does seem an awful lot, 60. Yeah, that does seem an awful lot. Turbine blades. Is it the turbine blades or what's the turbine blades? No. So it's got to be greyed out, hasn't it? Because we can't produce it. Fabric. Okay. And we can get another, or possibly another 2 here. So I might do that. I might build 2, bring those up, get that connected in. And that's going to do. That's going to have to do. Otherwise, that's just bonkers. just trying to subsidise what's going out. Yeah, see, look at that. Absolutely red. Yeah, that is bonkers. I don't know how much that's pumping an hour though. If that literally only needs to run for 5 minutes and the boat's full. Oh, see, now it's producing the turbine blades. Oh, so I only need to be close to here, look. Okay. Yeah, because now it takes it from the base. Okay, that is fine for me. If that's the case, I'm going to add missing parts to the queue and build Typhoons. I'll build 2 Typhoons rather than. $10 kilowatts each. That's another 20. That's potentially another 20 kilowatts going in. Definitely the way forward. And I'm loving, and we'll get another Lumi as well and build. Oh. Yeah. Probably faster to build it through the machine rather than yourself, to be honest. And less power, but it is as it is. We don't have to mess around here. We've got plenty of materials, and we can plug ourselves in for a boost should we need to. I'm very mindful what it's going to take to build to get this diesel operational. At the moment, we're just trying to stabilise the fact that we've got an input. What was I missing? Fabric. Let's go and grab a cheeky bit of fabric then. That's all I was missing. Let's grab a little bit of that. So we can put that onto there and grabbing the 8 kilo. Find that. Let's go and have a look. Yoink. Tell you what, about to face itself there. Although I'm not glad that you're probably out. That's awkward. Because this is just going to build something up here that I'm going to destroy in 5 seconds flat. Maybe. Oh no, because we didn't, did we? We built, yeah, so now we can build the... Where are you? Let's get this thing up and running. What are you waiting for now? Connect the ports. Really? Yeah, let's get that in. Thank you. Right, one is building, so we can get that into there, and I'm almost tempted to build another one because that should be better. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 when it's operational. So do we have to build more? Missing resources, but you're not. So let's add the missing parts to the queue for that, and we'll just build another one of these. For what it's worth, it's 10 kilowatts. We don't have to maintain this either. It just does what it says on the tin. It just runs. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. Hopefully then we can see some form of charge going into the batteries. Worst case scenario, we just keep it running. How much do we have going out now? 33 kilowatts. That's got to be more than enough to power that, surely. 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. Yeah, that's, yeah, bonkers. Bonkers if that doesn't power it. I think so. A Lumi Max, please. Build. We'll build it there. Right, up she goes. I get that night time's coming, so we might miss out on a little bit of that. I'm okay with that. Oh, yeah. Oh, did it just... Oh, look, it did. It just went off. Base has gone red. You see the red there, look? I'm pretty sure base just died. I'm pretty sure the base just went online. Wow. That is horrendous amount of power required to keep that running. Holy. Are we still pumping? We are still pumping. Which means these batteries are going to be dead. Look at that. That is mad. This thing is draining the entire lot. Jesus. Nope. You could stay off. That is bonkers. Goodness me, that's mad. Speaking of mad, and then how do we power that? How do you power that? Let's go see how much that's putting our tanks in the meantime. That's bonkers. That's 10 minutes. Bonkers. There they are. Okay, I wouldn't say they're bad. That is, yeah, probably what, half? Well, 25%? Okay. Doable, I think. Yeah, doable, I think. You just need to probably give that a day to catch back up on power. But why that's doing that, I want to build, so we'll change our focus. We'll let that power up there, and we'll change our focus to the refinery, wherever that is. So where's the refinery? Distillation tower, that's what it's called. Distillation tower. So that's the diesel refinery. Water purifier. Where am I looking here? There it is, a distillation tower. What the holy, look at this thing. Do you know what? Let's clear that queue and abort from that and go and do this downstairs. Because that is just not going to be any fun at all for me. No sir. So we'll build that down here. Wherever it is. Now we need to find it again. Had it there? Nope, of course it's not. There it is. Missing, oh, it's artifact. Missing resources. See, that's not going to be good. Holy me. missing? 6 alloy frames. Jeez. What are we going to be missing? It's going to be... No. That is a beast. That is a beast of a bit of machinery, that, isn't it? Filtering system, compressor pump. Guess we need a shark. We've got to slap it off then. Which we can just go. Once we're full of oil, we can just go back. Can't we? We can go around, look for a shark, give it a slap, and see how that goes. Power core, storage matrix. This stuff makes me nervous. Advanced alloy mesh. Full. Yeah, that's the issue. There's the issue right there. I think we're just going to get stuck on that. Oh no, we're producing 1. I don't think we've got 4 though. Definitely don't think we've got 4. Advanced alloy mesh. Yeah, there you go. There's the titanium. Look. Power core, more titanium. Ow. And isotope stabilizer, more titanium. Yeah, that sucks. Dang it. Of course, we don't have any of that here, do we? Oh, guess we're going to need to find a couple of sharks. That sucks. Well, that's just going to throw us completely overweight, isn't it? So 2 of those, get rid of those, get rid of those, get rid of those. That should put us not overweight now, I don't think. Parts in there. Right, so if we clear them over here now and we have a look at what we need to build this. Yeah, there we go. Advanced alloy mesh, power core and an isotope stabilizer. So how much do we need from that? We need 1 titanium, 3, 4. Yeah, we just need titanium to live in the face, which of course we don't necessarily have. Any sharks for any sharks. That's what you need. Dang it. And of course it's night time, so why it's night time, we're absolutely... Oh, there's a shark over there though. The question is how far does my snipper rifle shoot? Let's go up to the top on our vantage point, of course. Oh, we're grossly overweight. Where did we see it? Nope, we definitely don't want that rifle. If I shoot that, what happens if I shoot that now? Oh, it just kills them. Oh, okay. Approved. Are any of you the bigger ones? I don't think you are. Oh, there you go, there's Daddy Shark. Here he comes. Trying to keep him interested. Come on. Did that just ricochet off him? Did that just ricochet off him? That's it. Now we'll wait for him to come close. Perfect. Don't want him to blow up yet. That can jog off. Come on, big fella. We can get this sooner rather than later, that's for sure. No, it's crap. All of the parts, please. Oh, now we get it. Lovely thing to squeeze. Right, let's get out. Give it a torch. What do you think? Right. Rough. Where is the the missing parts to be built? Advanced alloy mesh is being built, hopefully. Are you building another advanced alloy mesh? That's the question. Yeah, so you got 5 of those now. Probably didn't need that, which sucks. There we go. That goes straight onto the power core, hopefully. Yep. I'll take that. I'm going to throw those in there. Perfect, perfect. Thank you. Bucket out of this down. Well, definitely not. Push up 22. Exactly what I need. Just throw that into there. Okay. Let me build another while we're here. Because we should be able to build another loomie. See the hour frame though. Do you know what? Yeah. That should give us right. That should give us a little loop, and then add missing parts to queue for this. Let's see if that gives us anything. We can take this upstairs and get another loomy, another thingy, and that takes us above 60. In theory, we should be good. Outdoors. Still spitting stuff out, I think. Isotope stabilizer. What do we need for that? That's isotope stabilizer is titanium ×3. What do you need? You need titanium and you need titanium. God damn, really? That is heavy to build. Holy, that's a lot. That's a lot of power. Connect myself up and then we're going to heal. And I like a cheeky saving as well, actually. And by that point, touch wood, upstairs should have given enough where we can then just fire it back up. But we'll do that once we've got the another looming up and another max. Let's go get those two up. Plug those two in, and then touch wood. Lost an engine somewhere, so I don't know that. Shut that down too far away. Okay, up we go. I don't see a faster way of getting up there, which is fine. Oh, there's a shark there, though. Yeah, we're going to need that, aren't we? Let's go and finish doing this, turn this on, and then we can go, we can have a look, see what we need to do to get in a minute. That sounds like a plan. Right. We've got oil anyway, so at least we have oil in our tanks. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a good thing because the diesel tanks aren't filling. That's the goal. Yeah, we've got power coming in here, which means the batteries are not full. That's a bargain. And this place is full, so that's no good. Well, please, Bosch. Got happy days, and then of course we want to build a loomy. Add missing parts to queue. 2 solar cells. Did we not build those down there? Dang it. Build. Perfect. And then another typhoon. Where are you? So I've got, of course, what's missing from you? What? Where's all this stuff come from? You're going to tell me you're missing resources now, aren't you? Advanced alloy mesh. Come on now. No, don't want that. Thank you. Let's turn you back on, please. You can plug into there, which you can then plug into there, which should bring you online as well. Perfect. Alloy frame ×3. Damn. Build. Well, we'll build it anyway and see what it wants. That sneaky thing, it's going to be the advanced, isn't it? Advanced alloy mesh. What do you need for advanced alloy mesh? Well, I already know it's going to be titanium. So, and if that's the case, we need titanium. We need a lot of titanium. So that is just not being built. That isn't happening. we will build the smaller one. Actually, which one is that? That's the 2.5. That's the 5. Yeah, we'll just build the 5. Well, we can build that straight away because we need the mesh. That can jog off. We can clear the queue. There we go. That spins. That brings that online. Happy bloody days. 6 repair. Because you know these things run out of power or repairs constantly, which is fine. So I generally don't know how much that's bringing in, but 10, 20, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. That's nearly 80 kilowatts. Providing that they pull in the full items, which I genuinely don't think they are, because they'll take so much of a loss because of the solar and stuff, which is fine. Let's go and have a look now and see how the batteries are doing. If the batteries are better, we'll fire it back up. That's just a given. And we're going to shoot a shark after. Yeah, halfway-ish. Is that good enough though? Big tech scraps, mate. What we need. Does tech scraps make what we need? Chuff at them. Just any old metal. I think it is. Looks like the fog's rolling in. Actually, yeah, we'll have a cheeky save while we're here. Why not? It's there and it's done, so I'm fine with that. Backup complete. Actually, we've got some enhancers and some stuff to spend here, haven't we? Pressure's fine. What do we want? Previous equipment handling. This affects holstering, melee swings, and reload durations. That might be useful now, actually. Improved hydraulics means we carry more pressure. Scrapper engineering, build time reduction. Not really fussy about that. Power management is full. Yeah, let's go for reloading and stuff. And actually, let's get pressure and improve capacity for lifting. Because once our stuff is full, we're going to be struggling to lift things, aren't we? So let's do that. Skills wise, what did that open up for us? I think that's probably opened up. Oh, okay. Petrol engine, super booster, and a CO2 reactor. It's probably the last things that we want, really, isn't it? We can't get that, so I'm fine with that. Right. How much do we have coming in? 58 kilowatts, and that is taking 60. So in theory, that should take an absolute eternity to, because we've got a shortfall of 2 kilowatts. So that should take an absolute eternity to, yeah, to do. Oil there as well, you know. Is it? I was just thinking, is it worth pumping that little bit back? But I don't really know. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Let's go. I don't really want to build any more up there. I think that's a ridiculous amount of items that we have up there already. Just to power this thing. Bonkers. Input 60 kilowatts. So much of it. What's happening? Trust me. Yeah. Right, done is done. You are hopefully just doing your thing. Is that go anywhere? It does. Money and oh, it's just a yeah. Okay, probably don't want to do that. Right, we need another shark or two. Not sure how many rounds we have left though. Looking for a shark to shoot. One over there. I'm actually going to go and empty myself here because we are carrying so much weight. And I've finished building up here now. Everything is done here from my perspective. Everything else can be done downstairs, where I just need to shoot sharks basically. Whether I pull them in or I go and hunt for them or do something. We're pumping stuff. Making more power cells. I don't know. Now the other question is, what happened to that angel? That's the question. Oh, I thought that was a shark then. I was absolutely going to snip at that. Come on now. Okay, yeah, let's go and put everything back where we are and then we can have a look. We are so overweight, it's bonkers. Is it? What are we carrying? Is it just junk? It's just junk. Okay. Deposit all that, please. Let's go and get rid of bio. We can turn that into diesel just because we've already got plenty anyway, so we're not losing anything. It's just bonkers not to. Why would we hold on to it? Deposit all things. That goes. Cool. Looking for a cheeky shark. Shark acquired. Come on now. Reload, reload. I'm down. I don't like the fact sometimes it does that and you have to potentially miss some of the stuff. Right, let's go and get that done. Let's get this sent off. You want? Yeah, see, we're just over, aren't we? Always over. And what's that building? Oh, advanced alloy mass. That's another one being built. Why are they building a new one? Isotope stabilizer. Absolutely, we need that, I think. Looks like we only need one, actually. Isotope stabilizer 1. Well, let's clear the queue then, please, because apparently I have all the materials. So if we take this, hang on, sorry, hold on. If we take these, we take this, the said magical parts box, and we whip this around. Yeah, we don't lose this. We lose this, we lost so much. There we go. Yoink. Now, if we build over here, we should be able to build this. There it is. Build. Good grief, this is huge. So there's two outputs there, there's an input there. So is I reckon the input is oil, and then the outputs are others. Gotta be, hasn't it? So where are we? We are here. Let's see where we want to build this. Where is that going to? Actually, we have a slot here, don't we? Do we need two though? Probably. So let's get rid of that. And that gives us two slots here. Yeah, so that's where we need to be, I think. So if we do, again, I don't generally know what this is going to do or what the input is, but the two outputs, so I'm sure I saw two outputs. Yeah, there, I think. Do you know what? Let's just... Well, it's going to need power as well, isn't it? Let's build it and then see what it needs. You're ignoring the other species of sharks. They might be harder to get started. They stick out the water as far, but you can do them. Ah, okay. Okay. Right, let's have a look, see what this does, because I don't know. That's building, so I'm fine with that. We can put this back downstairs. I'm nervous about having all my parts out in the open. That is making me, yes, and no. Thanks. Do you know what? Oh, I haven't got one. This little fella. Okay, it's a pistol. This little fella could do with a cheeky recharge. Oh, it's done me a solid, so let's do that. Oil's still coming in. So this is literally oil in, fuel and diesel out. Can I be a sneaky bar steward here? So all I need really is power, which is here. Okay, so the thing that sticks out is power and diesel. That's the input. Okay, that's the input and the output that's needed. Right, have an idea. Not sure whether it's going to work or not, but I have an idea. This bad boy, let me get off here, has a 2-slot free. An output and an input. If this works, that is just like, I'll take it. Apparently my dude is really struggling to get upstairs though. Really? Down. Okay, so we build. Where is it? Here it is. Power in, which is that dude there, but there's the power out. I kind of want. Do you know what? I kind of want tempted to stick it up here, you know. So I can run power from there. Let's push it back slightly. Build that there. How do I want to do this though? These guys are going to come out that side, I think. Oh, here, possibly. Go on. There we go. Because in theory, and again, this is a theory, right? The way I've got my boat set up, this should just run. Should absolutely just run. If I plumb that into there, and here's where the definition is going to be absolutely mad. If I have a direct route out of here, to that, to there, like so. Hey, don't shoot the messenger man, this is just what I'm going for. We run power from there to there, and then we run a power from there to there. Now, in theory, on. Oil. Oil coming in. Fuel and diesel coming out. Great, how many of these are there? Holy. Now I have a sneaky feeling that that is going to be taking far more power than we're putting in. I want to go see what the damage is on this. I reckon that's going to be another beast of a thing. Holy yeah, look at that. Minus 30. And that's with, yep, some of those running. Whoo! Diesel's going in though. We've got diesel coming in. Electric is fluctuating, but we're at 81%. That is not bad, I don't think. Yep, there is a lot here as well. Look at this place is absolutely right for this. This is bonkers in that resources. Right, let's go under and double check that this is working. Oh, dude. Jog off. That is. Dylan, nailed it, brother. We are getting fuel coming in and balancing. We are getting oil coming in and balancing. Wow, our oil tanks are full as well. And we are getting diesel coming in and balancing. That is a masterpiece. Yep. That is so good. So good. So good. Right, let's get more of this bio. I'll take it on. I'll just throw it into the compactor. Extremely heavy though on. Yeah, extremely heavy on. All the problems I had at the start of this game getting blasted, it tells me that's just resolved itself. There we go. Now we can just drop everything off and empty ourselves. Fine. That is a good position to be in. Fuel coming in. Oil is full. Plastic is going to be absolutely hanging from us where it needs to. Good on that. Fabric we can drop off as well. What do we have here? Gold. Is my gold full? It is. Okay. Overflow, please. How much overflow do we have? That's fine. Big fire grenade. Oh, that sounds just peachy. We can deposit that and deposit that. Bosh, bosh, bosh. That's the sniper rifle. Fuel. Fire. Yoink. Ooh, really good spot now. If we look here as well, look, you can see the diesel coming in. Look, 47% diesel, and that's coming in nicely. Power is, well, that's saying we're making power. No way we're making power. No way we're making power. Running. Running. Go up and have a look. Shark over there. I'm going to check on these batteries because I think these batteries should be holding their own. Shouldn't be too far off. Yeah, correct. So they are. Yeah, that's bob on. That's exactly how we want it. I might plumb these two in for storage. So if I plumb those two in theory, this base then runs and gives us 2 full barrels when we're not here. That might be worth doing. Then would it try and equalise? I don't want it to equalise. Definitely don't want it to be false. Sure, that's all sure. I thought, I'm going to get him in a minute. No, I don't see the little monkey. And we lost the angel as well, didn't we? Okay, that's fine. Let's grab some steel and some, in fact we can grab some plastic from there, can't we? 20 kilos of that, please. 20 kilos of, 30 kilos of that, please. And then some cable. Is he back? No, is he bobbing? It's not the front boat. Missed those. Really important stuff. What I do want to check is that the boat isn't taking necessarily damage. More importantly, the items underneath aren't taking damage. You know what I mean? So is the water tank? Yeah, see the water tanks are all good and full. So it's the ones on the end that concern me. Oh, there's diesel floating in here like damn. Hello, baby. Oil tanks are full, nearly. Damn. And fuel is flowing in. I don't know how much fuel you'll get, but the fact that that's flowing in there like that. Yeah, no, nothing. I don't see any damage there at all. That was my concern, was the fact that if you're going to get attacked and stuff, those components are probably going to take damage and eventually fall off, but it doesn't appear to be that way. No, sir. Let's give that a cheeky that. Drops them out again. You get the bigger than the screen one, it comes out the other thing. Makes you go for it. Let's deposit that. There we go. There's the titanium. Gives you full. Not a lot. Do some more power. I'll grab some plastic from up here. Pop that in there. And we can put that on there actually. There we go. That should. Because I have a sneaky feeling we're really far off. Our tanks are full. I think it's this fuel now. Our tanks are full. And there's those tanks there, so they're not very far away. Let's see what we need to repair these things. We don't need anything to repair them. Okay. Well. What I'm going to do is I'm only going to have that as that way. So that way then anything that comes down here is fine and stays that way. So these should just give me 2 minutes and you push it. Yeah, they'll equalise themselves. Holy, look how fast it fills those tanks. Jeez. Yeah, look at that. Goodness me, that's another. Yep. So that will just run its thing anyway, which I'm fine with. Why is it not sending? Because we can't be full. Was it filling that first? That makes me nervous. Are we? What's going on down here then? Seeing things up down here. Not seeing right, that's good question. Well, boys and girls, thank you guys so much for joining me Saturday/Sunday. That is, of course, now producing diesel, and yeah, we are doing absolutely really well on that. Power-wise, we'll see how that goes. Let's run upstairs and have a quick check. Yeah, our diesel tanks are what, 77% full now. Our power is 78%. Actually, we're not doing too bad on either. So right, boys and girls, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bid you Good night. Good night, good night, good night.